And hello people, welcome to today's Sorell Planning Authority SPA meeting. It's the 16th of June 2026. I'd like to advise that an audio-visual recording is being made of this meeting. I also remind everyone present to be respectful and considerate towards others attending the meeting. Language or behaviour that could be perceived as offensive, defamatory or threatening to any person attending the meeting or to those listening to the recording will not be tolerated. There's a long list of those in attendance, but that is not the case. We are without Councillor Campbell, Councillor Mericasada, Councillor Reynolds and Councillor Terenius. We have apologies from some, but we have enough people here for a quorum. Shall we list the apologies? Have we got them?
I've got them, yep.
Confirmation, item 3 on the agenda, the confirmation of the minutes of the 19th of May 2026. The recommendation that the minutes of the Sorell Planning Authority SPA meeting held on the 19th of May 2026 be confirmed. Can I have a mover, please? Councillor Nichols, seconder. Deputy Mayor Larkins. All those in favour of the recommendation? Unanimous. Thank you very much. Do we have any declarations of interest for tonight's meeting? No. Okie dokie. In considering the following land use planning matters, the Sorell Planning Authority intends to act as a planning authority under the Land Use Planning and Approvals Act 1993. Item 5 on the agenda, land use planning. 5.1. Would you like me to hand over to you at this point?
If you could please, Chair. So we've discovered a slight issue with the materials that were sent to councillors as part of the agenda, and also to the materials that were put on the website, the agenda materials that were put on the website. We've realised that the attachment wasn't complete, and the attachment contained the EPA approval, which was not only their particular conditions they wanted imposed on, included on a permit, if a permit was issued by the planning authority, but also the entirety of the applicant's submission, which formed part of their formal approval back to council to consider for this stage. So I had a discussion with Shane, the planning manager, around the sort of legality of that situation. We're of the view it's not fatal in a legal sense, but in terms of, because it's an unusual situation where council staff do an assessment under the planning scheme standards, and the EPA do their own separate assessment under MCA, more obviously focusing on environmental considerations. But given the nature of the application, in fact there's a third party involved in the sense of the EPA and their statutory role, it's much better that when council sit as planning authority that they've had the benefit of being able to have seen that EPA approval. So we made an error in not including the right attachment with the agenda and putting it up on the website. So we have enough time, have enough statutory time to have another planning authority meeting next week. We'll be here anyway for the special council meeting for the budget. And on that basis, I actually think with the consent of the chair that there should be a procedural motion from one of the councillors here that simply that the item be deferred to the meeting of the Sorell Planning Authority on the 23rd of June. The statutory time period otherwise lapses, as you can see, on the 7th of July, so we've got time. And we're not falling foul of deemed approval or any situation like that. So I was thinking in the circumstance it's far better that we know what's happened and allow it to be done properly and have time to do it accordingly.
I'm happy to move that.
In second. All those in favour of the motion? Unanimous. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
that's it.
So that